All right. I've been thinking about what to talk about with Cecelia today. Um, there hasn't been a lot of activity, but there has been some, and there's a lot of thought that's surrounding that I kind of want to talk about as well. I'll make it quick. Yesterday, I sent an email to her mother using well, first of all, I discovered that I set up when Cecelia was born, and we had named her. Cecelia is my mother's name, and I was honored to have her be named after my mother like that. Her mom has since changed her name to Celia, and is lying about why, and I won't get into that. And she may even be trying to call Sarah now, for all I know. But anyway, so I sent her when she was born. I opened up all these social accounts and got email addresses and got everything set for that, so they couldn't be taken. So I have like all these Gmail addresses. I mean, you name it. I was way into the digital world at the time, so I secured everything I could under Cecelia Musgrove. So, and I found out that her mom was friends with her on Cecelia Musgrove, Facebook.com Cecelia Musgrove. That's her Facebook account. She's got over 100 friends, amazingly, but that's not even the one she uses. Her mom set up another one for her because she couldn't stand the thought of using one I'd use, I guess. I don't know. But I still use it, and people still communicate with her all the time that way. So anyway, I logged on it yesterday because people are trying to get in touch with her, and I have to explain that her mom has her hidden from the world, and I don't know where she is. Attorney doesn't know where she is. Judge doesn't know where she is, and nobody cares but me. So I found out. So she's obviously, and she sent me a video of Cecelia crying on the messenger. Like, she hadn't sent anything since 2021, I don't think. I think that's when she pulled a stunt of hers. And then she sends me a video of my daughter crying. Thanks. And I sent a response. I was like, why did you send a picture of our little girl crying to me? Or post that here? I don't expect a response. So anyway, I blocked her from that because I know she has access to my Facebook. I'm very private and closed off with my Facebook. I try to be. I'm only friends with my own friends, and I have friends whose privacy I respect, and I don't want to be the guy who gets my friends' accounts hacked or whatever. I know there's some people that would love to access them, so I try to respect that. And I just don't like these yahoos messing with me either. Sometimes these people jump the fence, and I have to block them. I'm like, how did you even become friends with me? I don't even know you. I did that just the other day. This guy that worked at a guitar store up in Louisville, somehow friends with me, and we do not see eye to eye on a lot of things. So I was like, all he's doing is provoking me. I'm like, why are you provoking me? Anyway, block. So anyway, and I did that too on Cecilia's page. Her mom doesn't need to be looking at my stuff, and she doesn't need to be poking around and all that. There's nothing for her there to, especially if, you know, it's not reciprocate. That's crazy. So I looked around and blocked all that mess. Anyway, so I sent her an email. I have an email, Cecelia Musgrove at Outlook.com. I've got a ton of them, but I know she hasn't blocked her own daughter. I wouldn't think. Maybe she has. It wasn't blocked. I didn't get a return on it. But I sent an email to all her email addresses. I had like 4 of them. And I know one of them was her work email. I know that's active. And they're all over. She has like 5 aliases: Watson, Mathewson, Finley, whatever, Musgrove. She still uses Musgrove, I think. I found something on my credit report that I think we're still connected somehow credit-wise. So I was on the phone with Bank of America last night trying to figure that out. It never ends. So anyway, I sent her a very nice, as nice as I can make it, email. And I was like, I just wanted to update you to a few things. And I let her know that I'm in South Carolina taking care of my dad, and that I would love for him to be able to talk to my daughter before he dies. That would be really nice of her if she'd allow that. If he could see her, that'd be even nicer. But up until now, she hasn't even allowed her to speak to him. I don't know what she's telling her. I can't even imagine. And it couldn't be the truth because she doesn't know. So maybe I'll let her know about that. And also that I've been in touch with a social worker at Jefferson County Public School System, and they know about her now. She's on their radar, and I'm in constant contact with them. And I'm in contact with Ms. Bright, Cecilia's teacher now. And I'm in touch with Lauren McNally, who is some sort of administrator, aren't they all, at Cecilia's school. And so I'm engaged. And I've got people contacting me that will sign affidavits against Cecelia. I know CPS has now been out to see her twice at least. And I was looking at some photos she had posted of herself. She's not hanging out with people that I would call pillars of society, let's say that. Or even the the dregs of society. That would be aspirational. But that's where she's comfortable. But that is not where Cecelia needs to be. And I don't like it. That's why, and it's not just me. I don't want it to sound like it's about me, because it's not. It's about Cecelia. Anybody in their right mind who has any inkling what it would be like to have a childhood would agree with me. And they have. And I'm getting a growing list of folks that will sign affidavits that I can show the judge if and when I need to. So I also told her, this is demoralizing to Cecelia. It's mean. I asked her, what's the deal with her missing so much school? Is she sick? I tried to be as pleasant as possible, but as direct as I could, and just get some answers. And I signed off. I was like, I literally said, I'm on my knees pleading with you for Cecilia's sake, and I want to give you the opportunity to redeem yourself and put this train back on the tracks for Cecilia's sake. Let's not drag this out. The court thing is a joke. It's not getting us anywhere. It was all a joke. I mean, we shouldn't have ever been there to begin with, and she knows it. But I told her I'm done with court. It's proven itself to be nothing but a snake pit. And I've been in the environment long enough now to know all I care to know about it. I've been pro bono, meaning representing myself. I didn't do anything wrong, and I've hired a lot of attorneys too, so I'm not just doing it by myself. But I'm inciting statutes and presenting them to the judge and building cases and arguing. And I have 2 law degrees by now in the 7 years that I've been going in front of Judge Ward. So anyway, I told her I'm done with this crap, and I know there's something going on. There's a relationship between her piece of crap attorney, Helmers, and our judge. It's not romantic, and I'm not saying it is, but there's a history there, and I'm aware of that. And also that it's really the ball is in her court. I mean, it's your decision. I'm not doing court anymore. If you want to go that way, that's fine. Obviously, that's my home away from home now. She stopped even showing up. She didn't even show up to court anymore. But I filed at least 24 motions, and I appear before Judge Ward all the time. She hates me because I'm not an attorney, and my livelihood doesn't depend on kissing her ring. And she's doing everything in her power to chase me to go hire an attorney so they can sell her whatever she wants on a silver platter. I mean, I've already seen it. And like I said, my best friend here, he's been with the sheriff's department for 33 years. He sat in on thousands of family court cases, things that he's seen, and he tells me they corroborate what I'm thinking, and I'm done with it. It's nothing but a big grifting tragedy set up to destroy families. It's not there to help families get back together. It's there for one purpose, and it's to make that judge's life easier. My friend who's a deputy told me that judges are paid, at least here in South Carolina, they're paid a percentage of the child support that they order people to pay upon retirement or something like that. Something insane. It's all just back padding. Mediators, these retired judges that make like $1,000 an hour, You know, it's like paying tribute in the mafia. But it's worse than that, even. They do destroy families, they destroy lives, and all for profit. So I'm done with it. It is a nasty, nasty place. And I need to get out of that mindset. You know, after I sent her that email, I was like, damn, I should have sent her, use MailTrack, which is a software, an app that lets me know when she receives it and when she opens it, and it does, you know, it confirms all that. I've gotten inured to that type of legal mindset where I have to protect myself and CYA, and I need to get out of that. It's a bad place to be. You don't want to have to be thinking about liability and covering your butt every single time you breathe. And that's what attorneys have turned this world into. That's why I hate them, man. I flipped a coin to whether I should go to business school or law school. When I got out of undergrad, I was an English major, and everybody's like, you can be a teacher or a lawyer, because that's all you could do back then, is before the internet. I'm vilified now because I can write better than 99% of the people on earth. But still working on speaking, but I can write. So I had the English degree, I almost went to law school, but all my friends were going to law school, and I was like, man, how many attorneys does this country need? Apparently a lot, because that was like 30 years ago. And they're just multiplying. They're like rabbits, like cockroaches. And they codify everything. And pretty soon you're not going to be able to blink without somebody suing you. I guarantee it. That's where we're heading, man. It all started with Bill Clinton, and that when he reformed tort law and all that. Oh, he was a bad president. But I'm a little off track here, so back to Cecelia and away from Bill Clinton and that whole clan. So anyway, that's where that is. I don't expect to hear back from her. She hasn't responded so far, and I don't care if she does or not. I know she got the email. I don't need proof, because I'm not taking it to court or anything. And even if she wants to take that email and try to hold me in contempt, that email is so, it indicts her on such a deep level. Should be so stupid that I'd be embarrassed to say that I went to the same university as her, as she. So I don't know what she's going to do with it, but she's got the info at least, and the tools she's got. You know, it's her choice. But I'm done with the court system. It's a losing proposition. It's not there to solve any problems. It's there to create them, and boy has it. And I solve problems, and Casey just wants to perpetuate this one for some reason at Cecilia's expense. So I'm gonna die trying until she turns 18. She's not gonna hear. She's gonna keep hearing from me more and more. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be collecting these affidavits from my friends and from the parents of her. Cecilia's friends' parents. They said they'd be willing to all sign affidavits against Cecelia and against Casey to take to court. So that's helpful. And I've got so many pictures. I've got so much evidence. I mean, the evidence is in. You can't run from reality forever. And the game is up, I'm afraid. And I told her that. I was like, you know, this is kind of your last chance. You can do what's right. It's your opportunity. Or you can do what's wrong and have Cecelia resent you for the rest of your life, because she's gonna. So anyway, that's today's so where is Cecelia video.